All right, so this is going to be a little different than my normal style. We're going to have no lights, no cameras. This is just going to be pure audio and a story, more or less an experience I had today that I want to share with everybody. Because before this experience I had, I was in a spot of, I couldn't even get out of bed this morning. I was just like, what is my purpose? What am I even living for at this moment? Like, I have nowhere that I'm going, which is obviously why I'm laying here thinking about, like, why the frick do I need to get up? It's 10 o'clock. So anybody listening to this, just know that I had a really powerful experience today that I want to share with you. And this experience was, a part of me died today, and that was the need for external validation. And in turn, I found that all I need to do is start validating myself. And looking back at everything today too, the journey I went on, it all started by buying some shamanic stones at a local, head shop. And this lady came out of nowhere and was like, "Hey, we got these shamanic stones. You guys should try them out." So we got them and was like, "All right, let's go. This resonates." And the journey I went on today was so powerful and so profound. It literally hit me in the face. And I feel like a part of me died, like I said, that needed that external validation. And I've reflected on this a lot today. And I think that was the key message of today. And everything that happened was, when you hit a spot of emptiness, you hit a spot of no purpose, no direction, this is the launch pad for where you're going. And you have to be in this dark, empty spot. And once you reflect on everything that's happened up to this moment, then you plant the seed for growth. Because being in this deep, dark area is when you can plant this seed, and seeds germinate and grow from the darkest area of the earth and slowly work their way towards the light. They're fighting for the light. And that is endlessly what I felt happened today. Was I was in this really dark spot, and then the seed just started growing as soon as I started reflecting on what has been holding me back. And as I mentioned, I think I've mentioned this several times, was I was endlessly looking for external validation. And what does that mean? That's like, all right, I made a dope video that I could go market myself and I could get other brands, but I needed other people to tell me, "Man, that was a dope video. You should go hit up other brands." Everything in my life thus far, I've endlessly chased external validation instead of validating myself. It's crazy. The clock I'm looking at is 1:23 right now. And I feel like this is such a powerful thing that a lot of people have spoken of, but until you really embrace it, it has no meaning. And the journey I went on today was essentially, I started in prepping for my year video. I started watching all the videos I made this year because, like I said, I'm at a spot today earlier where I was uninspired. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And I'm like, gosh, I need something. I need something to go towards. And man, it happened as soon as I started watching all my videos. And I think a perfect video to tie to this whole theme of this story is Perfect Contrast on Akati Productions YouTube channel. I made it back during Pisces season this year. And it was a time in which I was super inspired to create. And I was just on this wave of creativity. And I haven't felt that in forever. Everything's been forced this year. And in going back and watching all these videos, I endlessly started validating myself of like, dang, like that Turks and Caicos video is raw, but it's real. The cinematic Turks and Caicos video, man, there's some dope shots in there. And then endlessly looking at all these projects I've done and I've created, and I've been so focused on pushing forward and just creating more. Like, I need 1,000 views. I need 2,000 views. I need 3,000. I need 8,000. Maybe when I hit 50,000, someone will notice me. In fact, the whole time I've been neglecting myself and not reflecting on my own work, seeing my own growth, seeing where I've really taken, this guy who used to be a nurse and have just exploded into this creative entrepreneur who endlessly loves to share experiences from his psyche. And it was almost then, and this is where the story just gets crazy, was as soon as I just like had that aha moment of like, I can do whatever I want. I have the creative talent. I have the lights. I have the camera. I have the network. I know the people. I have everything I need. No wonder the universe hasn't bless people into my lives to help push me forward, because why would anybody else believe in me until I believed in myself? And that was just like the most powerful and, just profound awakening. And I just felt like a part of me died that has been looking for that external validation. Like, I don't need external validation anymore. It's all within. And it's crazy. As soon as I validated all my videos, all my talents, I endlessly started writing like a 2022, goals list and just writing these down on paper. It's crazy. A dude hits me up on Instagram who I've been chatting with about creating brand stuff. And he's like, hey, what are you up to? And I'm like, dude, I'm just re-inspiring myself right now. And he's like, I need you. And I was like, okay. So I hop on a call with him, and it's crazy to see how everything I wrote down on that list of paper instantly manifested in front of me as soon as I validated that I didn't need anybody else around me to make this happen, but to believe in myself, to create some goals and go chase after them. And then instantly this manifested in front of me. And it was just the most awakening experience I think I have witnessed to this day. And I think the truest message of this entire podcast or this entire audio recording is, if you're listening to this and you're in a dead, deep, dark, empty spot of not knowing which way to go and, trying to figure out who you are and what your purpose is, take a look back at everything you've done for the year. See all the projects, the people you've met, the things you've done, the goals you've accomplished, and just sit with them and tell yourself, you don't need anybody else to move forward. You have everything you need in front of you. Validate yourself for maybe getting that certification. Validate yourself for maybe graduating from school. Validate yourself for getting that first client as an entrepreneur. Validate yourself for freaking getting out of bed in the morning and pursuing your dreams. You don't need your mom, your dad, your friends, your girlfriend, anybody around you to validate what you're doing but yourself. And as soon as you start validating yourself for everything you're doing, you will see the utmost growth and almost a quantum leap into the person you're becoming in that moment. And I think that is it. That is endlessly what I wanted to share on this, was just that experience of stop looking outward for validation. Start looking at everything you've done and validate yourself and tell yourself you have all you need to move forward, and allow yourself to move forward and just be open to what happens next. Thank you.